Welcome back to my channel. Today it's about sun-dried tomato. I want to show you how I do my sun-dried tomato. I love sun-dried tomato, and I usually buy it from the store. And when you get it from the store, most of the time it's hard, but you try to do whatever you can to soften it up. When you bring it home, you try to soften it up to make whatever recipe that you want to make. And then again, you don't know how long it has been in the store. So it may have been on the shelf for quite a while. But when you make your own homemade sun-dried tomatoes, you know that it's fresh. It's out of the garden. If you have the Roma tomato, this year I didn't grow the Roma tomato. I had a little issue with the Roma tomatoes. It was giving me a little bit of heartburn. So I didn't grow it this year. So, I decided to go to the store and buy some and to make my own sun-dried tomato. Now, where it seems sort of crazy a little bit, but when I eat the sun-dried tomatoes, when it's dry, I don't get the heartburn. But when I make the sauce and stuff out of it, I have to take the seed out of it for some reason. I don't know why. But anyway, I just wanted to show you how I make my sun-dried tomato. And it's much better. It's fresher. The taste is different. It's not dry, hard. And you can use it in just about anything. This morning I had some with some eggs, scrambled eggs, and it was good. It was nice and fresh, and you could taste the sweetness from the tomato. So I use my dehydrator. And it took me almost a day to get these tomatoes nice and dry. I want to show you how I do it. And this video goes especially out to my niece who loves sun-dried tomatoes and kale. So I hope when she sees this video, she'll try to make her own sun-dried tomato. Okay, guys, let's get started. Okay, now this is the way it looks when it comes out the dehydrator. Now, I only use, let me see, I have about 3 trays, and they're nice and dry. It's not rubbery and hard. So I'm gonna just start off this video showing you how I do my sun-dried tomato. And again, you use the Roma tomatoes, and I'm gonna make sure next year I plant these because this was awesome. Okay, I'm going to start off by placing some of the tomatoes in the jar like this. And I have a small jar because, it's a small family, and I love the small jar. Now, I have the other side jar if you want to do it, but when I did it in this little jar, I like it because you can use it up fast. And You know, I think this was neat for us, you know, but if you need a bigger jar, you get a bigger jar. But this worked out fine. And I'm going to mix this with, in this bowl here, I have some teaspoon of thyme, I have a teaspoon of basil, and I have a teaspoon of oregano. Now, all of this stuff, and I don't know if you see my other videos, that I did it from the garden. The thyme, the oregano, I take it out the garden, I dry it. Some of them in my dehydrator, some of them I did outside. And so you got a double use of this. You can use it in your sun-dried tomato, and you also can drink it as a tea, which I drink a lot of thyme and oregano in the winter time, because I have sinus issue, and it helps me a lot in my sinus issue. So now I place a few in there, and I'm gonna add like a little bit on the top like that. You can do a teaspoon, a half a teaspoon, whatever you want to do. And it's just like, it's layering it. You know, you just layer it like you do lasagna and other stuff. You just laid it, you know, lay it on the top like that. And then you add some more of this on the top. And then you continue to lay another layer of that, you know. Now, the next time when I do this, and I'm going to do the whole tray, because, you know, I need to do a whole tray. So I'm just going to add some of that on the top. And you're going to add some of this light tasting olive oil. Now, I got this type of oil at Walmart. And I'm just going to take the top off. Try to get this top off. And I'm going to start off with a cup of olive oil. Now, I may not take the whole cup, but I'm going to start off with that. Or it may take more than a cup. And you just pour it in there like that. And the good thing about this, whatever dish that you're making, you can use this oil. You can just pour this oil right off your sun-dried tomato into the pan and use this oil. Now, I take a little bit more than a cup. I took about a cup and a half. I'm not really, when I do my cooking and stuff like that, I like to eyeball everything, you know. That's the way I was taught, so I can eyeball things and tell you what I need. But, okay, and if you want to add a little bit more of this, you can. Look at that, nice and fresh. And I hope my niece is watching, because she needs to make this sun-dried tomato, so she won't have to be buying it. Okay, now I'm going to do the rest of them, and I'm going to come back and show you how I cut my tomato and place it in the dehydrator. Okay, guys, I'm back. Okay, this is what it looks like now. When I did this, I left out something that I need to tell you. You need to add garlic to it. You're going to add your basil, thyme, oregano, and garlic to this. And make sure, don't put fresh garlic. Make sure you use the dry garlic. Now, what I add to mine was the roasted garlic. I added right in the mixture, as much as you like. Teaspoon or whatever, you know. I'm sort of very, You don't have to use, I mean, you use what you like in it. That's what I'm trying to say. As much as you like. If you like a lot of garlic, then use a lot of garlic. If you like thyme and oregano, you use it. You know, you fix it to for your family. That's what you do. Now, I don't have a whole lot of the Roma tomatoes. I only have these 2 left. But now I'm learning that I could have get at least about 10 or 12 of these. But I'm going to show you how I did mine. And then I'm going to go back to the store and get me some more of these tomato, and I'm going to dry some more. Now, like I said before, it's going to take about mine was a whole day, but you can estimate it from 6 to 8 hours or 2 days, because it needs to be dry. If it's soft, then you don't put it in your but the other one, I take the soft one out, but you want it good and dry. Now, this is what I want to show you. Now, a lot of people cut their tomatoes in half. That's good if you want to do that, but I wanted mine to cut thinner. Because I didn't like it real thick. Even when I buy it from the grocery store and it's thick, I try to slice it up, but it'd be so rubbery and stuff that you cannot really cut it down the way you want it to be. So I'm going to show you how I did mine, and I love it. We did some, I did some stir-fry okra and sun-dried tomato last night, and it was nothing left over. It was gone. So I'm going to try it again tonight and see how it works with the family. But let me show you how I cut mine. If you want to cut yours in half and put it in there, that's fine. I like mine cut a little bit thinner, you know, and placed in there. So let me show you how I cut mine. These been washed. These are not organic. So if you buy non-organic tomatoes, what I did was to wash them in vinegar and water. And you wash it real good in your vinegar and water. Pour some vinegar in the water and wash it. If you want to buy the fruit fresh cleaner, there's a fruit cleaner that you can wash them in also. But white vinegar is just as good. And so these been already washed. So what I do, I slice mine like this. Just like that. And this worked well for me. I love it because it's not that big hunk of dry. And I don't think yours would be dry if you cut it in half, because you're doing it fresh yourself. But I just like it to be sliced in several slices, and that's what worked better for me. So this is the way I do mine. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to sprinkle some silica sea salt. I'm going to put that on it. And I'm telling you something, this really, I'm going to sprinkle that over it. Like that. Just like that. And take your time and do it. It's no rush. Just take your time and make sure that you put some salt, because I believe the salt, what the salt did was draw the sweetness out of the tomatoes. So after you sprinkle with salt, this tray right here, I'm just going to place them on the tray like this. Now, if you don't have a dehydrator, you can do this in the oven. Now, I never did it in the oven, but I understood from other people that you can dry this out in the oven and it's just as good. So you can try that. And just to give you an idea, let me turn this one upside down. And some people, what they do, they sprinkle it with the salt while it's on the tray. I didn't want the salt to be over everything, so I did it on the plate. But and then you place that in your dehydrator. And I really believe, I hadn't tried in the oven yet, so don't hold me to this. But I believe that you will do everything the same way and place it in. This time of the day is sort of late to do it, because you have to let it run just about all night. So what I'll do, I'll probably do this and then place it on a table in the garage, because this do make a little bit of noise. So this is cheaper because everything in the store is going up. This is a cheaper way of doing it. It don't take a whole lot of time. The most time that it will take is for you to have it in your dehydrated, you know. But anyway, guys, that's it. That's it. I want to thank you for watching this video. And if you like it, give it a thumbs up. And also subscribe so you'll see other videos like this. You know, you have a blessed day, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.